All right, once you get loaded in, you're gonna see this magical book floating towards you, and as it does, you'll see we are on a tree. And that's it. That is it. We got a tree, we got one single block of dirt. If we hit F3, it's important to know what biome you're in. I was trying to highlight it with the cursor, but I guess I can't do that, can I? We got our book. Okay, so we are in a taiga biome, which means we could get snow, right? Wait, it snows in taigas, doesn't it? No. It doesn't snow in taiga biomes. Okay, so that's important because of rain and those kinds of things. We'll get to that stuff later. This is all about surviving the first day. Okay, so here's our little tree, and oh, look at that! Look at that! I got a little Santa hat going on right there. Isn't that slightly intimidating and scary? Okay, but here's our tree and one single block of dirt underneath it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with, oh, we're in creative mode. There we go. Okay. That could have been, okay, so we lost one log, so I'm going to be a little bit behind what you guys will be able to do, but that's all right. So I'm going to go ahead and break this second log now. Yeah, there we go. Taking inventory. Now let's turn that into a crafting bench. Look at that. Now, if you didn't know this, okay, you can hold right click and drag it around on your crafting area. And we have a crafting table, but we're not going to put it down yet because we're going to turn this crafting table into a crafting station 5060, and that is part of the first mod. Welcome to modded Minecraft. All right, I'm going to break that leaf right there, and I'm going to put my table right there, and I'll tell you why I did that in just a second. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to continue breaking down until we get to the dirt, okay? All right, we're at the dirt. Now, we're gonna click on our table. We're gonna convert all of this into planks, and then I'm going to shift right click. Oh, nope, shift left click. There we go, that's how we do it. Or what you can do is you can just hold right click to drag across, click the rest right there, and then click your mouse scroll button, and it'll break it up for you into even amounts. All right, shift left click in order to get all of those planks because I want all those, and I'm not sure how those guys didn't make it as part of the group. But what we're gonna do, I'm gonna hold shift this whole time so that I don't fall, and I'm gonna place bottom half slabs. All right, and I'm just going to go around in a square, and I'm gonna try to do it kind of as quickly as I safely can. And the reason is because right now our leaves are starting to deteriorate, all right? And we need to catch our saplings, guys. We have to have saplings. If we don't get saplings, we're screwed. That's it. Game over. Now, there is a thing called vein miner. Well, it's not called vein miner on here. It's called something else. But if you hold your tilde key, hopefully I remember to put what the tilde key looks like, and you can change that, but hold the tilde key and then left click and nothing happens. Okay. Sometimes things don't work right. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, no, it's not because I'm breaking it with my hand. We'll figure out what's going on with that later, but right now I'm breaking all the leaves, and what we're waiting for is a sapling, and if we don't get a sapling, we are hosed. What? Aha! We no. Okay. Hopefully. Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Press E. Okay, and then click this turn magnet mode on. Okay, so it's highlighted. The magnet mode is on. Now it will be a whole lot easier for you to catch things like that stupid sapling that went right by me. Okay, I have gone ahead and given myself a sapling because you literally cannot continue this game without at least one. Oops. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. Oh, I have one more table. Was that going to give me a sapling? I don't know. All right, we'll break our table. We'll pick that bad boy back up. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this thing right there. There we go. Now, I'm going to replant the sapling. And okay, here's the thing about this is you twerk into, oh, you know what? This is a good time to get into our achievements books. So that would be Okay, this one right here. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy. Welcome to Sky Factory, blah, blah, blah. You guys can read all that crap on your own. It's very entertaining. Okay, wood age. Use a crook on leaves to get saplings and a silkworm. Twerk a sapling into a tree. How do you twerk, you ask me? Well, you press shift. You shake your booty at that tree, and look at this. Look at it growing. Shaking my booty at the tree. And sometimes you gotta work harder than others. Come on, tree. There we go. We did it. Oh, we got a massive tree. That is fantastic news. All right. So what is the next step, you're asking me? Well, the next step is to do everything that we just did. But let's do this. All right. Let's go into our options, because I don't know what's going on with this vein miner thing, excavation miner thing, whatever it is. We're going to go into controls, and you're going to search up excavate. There we go. Left control, that's what it is. Okay. Oh, I set mine to left control. If I hold left control and I break that tree, look at that, it broke all of those at the same time for me. Now, I'm gonna take half of those this time, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Shift left click, drag across to spread it evenly. Shift left click to get all of those. All right, and we're gonna continue our platform out, and I'm just gonna let these fall on their own for the time being. Okay, I've got a pretty decent sized platform going on here. So now what I'm gonna do, in our achievement book, if we go back to it, okay, we twerked a sapling into a living tree. We can check that off. Let's look at this one. Use a crook on leaves to get saplings and a silkworm. All right, if you click on your crafting station, we have this area over here where you can look at things, all right? Oh, we caught an apple. And if you see, we're catching saplings here with our magnet. So we need a crook. So you can type in a crook, and what you can do is you can right click on that, and it's going to give you in all kinds of information about it. So here, look at this. Oops, did I click on the right one? Okay, so you left click on it, teaches you how to make it. Right click teaches you what you can do with it. All right, so we can use a bunch of wooden crooks to make a compressed crook. If we switch over here to fuel, we can burn it. We go to survival generator, we can burn it. If we go to furnace generator, we can burn it. If we go to overclock generator, guess what? We can burn it. So we are going to, we'll just convert the rest of those right there. Get a bunch of sticks. Now, I'm gonna make a bunch of crooks, because believe me, we're going to be needing them. I'm also going to make 2 chests. Okay, the reason we are making chests is because we have got, let's put that right there, and then yeah, that works. I know it's ugly, guys, don't worry about it. I'll fix it later on when I can. Okay, I'm gonna put 1 sapling in that chest, and I am never going to touch that sapling ever, because that is our emergency survival sapling. I'll even rename it that someday. Okay, nighttime. We don't need to be scared though, because 1, we have a single torch, but 2, these are all bottom half slabs, and we're in the spawn chunks. Nothing is gonna spawn. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my crook, and I'm gonna start breaking these leaves. And what that's gonna do is give me a higher chance of getting a sapling. Hey, come on, there we go. Okay, we got enough saplings as it is. So let's go ahead and twerk another tree to life. Come on, baby, grow. There we go. All right. Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna vein mine it, excavate it. Come on now. I know I clicked it. I know I did. Sometimes it doesn't work, guys. There we go. All right, I went ahead and made it daytime so you guys can see what's going on. But I'm gonna go ahead and vein mine these leaves with my crook. All right, there we go. Boom. So we got a couple of different things there. We got a bunch of oak saplings. We got a whole lot more than we would have if we just broke them with our hand. The crook does that for you. But we also got some silkworms. All right, so I'm gonna divide these in half. I'm gonna plant this guy, but I'm gonna come over here. Oh, sorry, let's go back to our achievement book. Okay, we used the crook on leaves to get saplings and a silkworm. Now we need to make dirt by composting saplings or leaves in an oak barrel. All right, so oak barrel. Let's go ahead and look that up. Oak barrel. That is not actually what we need. See, sometimes things change on you. This is what we need. We need a wooden barrel, okay? left click on that for the recipe. Now on this recipe thing, this little plus sign will automatically put it into the building station for you, or it'll show you what you're missing. I, in this case, am missing the red spots, which is the planks. So we'll take those bad boys, we'll convert them over. I'll left click on here again, move the items over, boom, there we go. Now this oak barrel can do a number of things for us. Number one, it can catch rain. If it rains, it can catch rain. And number two, I can put these in there. And once it's full, if you look at that box at the top, it's telling me it's composting dirt, and you can see the leaves are slowly turning into dirt. So while that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on twerking. Come back, we're halfway done. At this point, I have not got what it takes to make an axe, so we'll keep on going at this. Why does that bottom block keep not vein mining? There we go, right there. All right, and then same thing. Boom, there we go. Now, wow, this was a big tree. All right, so I'm gonna break more of these. And notice you should be getting apples, which is good because you're gonna need a bit of food. I'm already actually needing some. You do come with a complimentary donut, but that only holds you over for so long. If we come back, okay, so now I can right click, and there we go. I have got another block of dirt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this dirt right here. Yeah, break that. There we go. Dirt, and then sapling. And then guess what, guys? This is what you're going to be doing for a while because you need lots of saplings. But I'm going to show you one more achievement that you need to get right now. There we got one tree to grow up. Let's see if we can get this guy to do. There we go. Okay. So one more achievement, if we go to our book, make dirt, composting, saplings, or leaves in an oak barrel, check, and I will show you another trick that's more helpful than wasting all your saplings here in a second, but infest leaves with a silkworm, and then use a crook on infested leaves to get string, okay? So you're gonna take your silky worms, and you're gonna put a couple of them. Make sure you've got saplings before you do this, guys, okay? Because these silkworms, they're gonna take over. So we're just gonna put a couple in a few different places, and then we're gonna wait. Okay, you can see that quite a few of the leaves have turned to white, and that's because the silkworms have taken over on them. So I'm gonna take a crook. Now I'm doing this before all of them turn green, and that's because if they're all white, you won't get any saplings, okay? Now I do have backup saplings, but it's safe practice just to not let it go. So we'll vein mine this, and look what we get. We just got a crap ton of string. A stack in 58 is a crap ton. In case you did not know the actual definition, that is what it is. All right, let's go to our achievement book. Now we can check that off. Next, we want to craft a sieve and a string mesh, and that's where we're going to leave this tutorial off at for today. So come over to here, go to our handy dandy little side menu, and we're going to type sieve. And now we've got a different kinds. The first one is heavy oak. Heavy spruce, heavy birch. We don't want a heavy one, all right? We need a normal one, which is this one right here. So I need to get some sticks. I've got planks. I've got half slabs. Oh, by the way, with half slabs and things like this, look, you can remake them into the thing that they used to be. So just in case you did not know that. Now, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm just gonna make a crap ton of sticks, because sticks, believe me, you're gonna go through them like crazy on this game. All right, so we've got that. Let's make one of those, and I'm just gonna hang this boy right there. It's fine that it's hanging off the edge like that. That's no big deal. And now we need a mesh. So string mesh is what we're gonna make because that's all we can afford. And recipe is not to, oh, because I'm in my there we go. Okay. So it's just a bunch of string, 9 or 3 by 3 rather, to make 9. Take that, and then what you're gonna do is right click it right on there. Now what we're going to do is we're gonna take dirt and we're gonna push it through that. But that means we need dirt to push. So guess what? Saplings into the barrel, breaking more trees. All right, now I said I was gonna show you a better way than wasting all your saplings in order to turn them into dirt, and I will. And that is with shears is the first thing you're gonna want. All right, now we can't do any of these fancy ones. All we can do is wooden shears. And that's gonna cost us a sapling, which I actually did not know that, but believe me, it will be worth it because you're saving on saplings. So I'm gonna vein mine with those, and then I get all these leaves, and then what I can do is I can compost the leaves. So look at that, one sapling, and it gave me all those leaves rather than burning out all my saplings. Now the other thing that you can do is make a hammer, which if I can remember, I do remember. Nope, I know it. Boom, just like that, a hammer, okay? And then what you're gonna do is you can use your hammer on the trees. And what that's gonna do is give you some wood chippings rather than the logs. Now, you gotta be careful with that early game because obviously, I mean, look at our platform, guys. All we've got is wood. Take that, but you can put those in there. You can put leaves in there. There's a ton of things that you can put inside of there. Now, I don't need these worms or all of this string anymore yet. I really went kind of overkill on it. The very first amount lasts you for a very long time, so I'm gonna put those aside. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the crook on the rest of these for apples, and then I'm gonna use my axe on this to make sure that I still have some wood. Now, as I'm collecting dirt, we'll take this one. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come over to your sieve, and you're gonna right click on it, and it'll place the dirt in it. Now, if you right click it, let's say this is my sieve, and it places on top of it like that, check and make sure that you have the normal sieve and not the heavy sieve, because heavy sieves can only sieve compressed dirt, which we'll get into later. So our dirt is here. I'm just gonna hold right click, and it's gonna push it on down, and it automatically put the next one in there for me. So you can just stand here with dirt in your hand, in your inventory, and hold right click. And now what I got from that is I got a dark oak seed, which is the same as a sapling. And I'll demonstrate that right here. Boom, I just planted it, okay? And we also got some grass seeds, which is great, but we got stone pebbles, which is what we really want out of this, because that gives us cobblestone. So we'll go into our achievement book, craft a sieve and a string mesh, craft cobblestone from the small stones that drop from sifting dirt, and then collect rainwater in an oak barrel or melt saplings in a wooden crucible. I suppose we can do that really quick since it's a quick step. We haven't gotten any rain yet, so let's go ahead and craft a crucible. Now your oak barrel that you're making dirt from will catch rain and snow for that matter, and it will collect it into water. But since it hasn't rained yet for me, and I don't want to leave you guys short of not having water, I believe you could put saplings in. Yeah, you can put saplings in, or you can put in leaves, which is obviously more efficient. And as you can see already, it's going to turn into water. Now, what can we do with that? Absolutely nothing, because we don't have a bucket. However, we do have, oh, that's an oak one, so that's not going to grow because that's got to be on a bigger area. But that's, we're gonna put our grass seeds off to the side because we can't do anything with that yet. So what you guys want to do is you want to keep up this grind. You want to get a lot of dirt, you want to get a lot of trees, you want to get a lot of sifting going on, because you're gonna want a lot of cobblestone. Cobblestone is really the key to progressing to the next stage. So until the next video, this is what I want to see you guys doing: making wood, making wood chips, and then using your shears, which my shears already broke. Oh, let me show you one more thing. I'm sorry, I'm like all over the place. I know I keep saying one more thing. Something really cool about this. Okay, I'm gonna shift left click that. Now look, that's how many I can make. I'm gonna press E and walk away from it, and look at that. They're still on the table. I could come over here, I can grab one, I can use it. I used it all up. Okay, let me just grab another one then. All right. Oh, you know what? I've got too much crap in my inventory. Let me go ahead and just store my book right there for a minute. Come over here. Boom. Isn't that cool? Yes, it is. I think so. All right, that is it for this tutorial. That is surviving the first couple of steps of Sky Factory 3. Hopefully that helped you. If it did, give it a like. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. That's it, guys. I'm Animus J. I'm wearing a Santa hat, and I'll see you next time.